Hey, it's me again, Brian the AG guy, still working from home, as I know most of you are. It's challenging, it's difficult, it has its advantages. I was reminded this week of a Maryland politician whom I will not name, who was out campaigning and work in the room, came to a boy 10, 11 years old, says, tousles his hair and says, "Hey kid, what are you doing out of school today?" Kid says, "I was sent home, head lice." So there is something to be said for social distancing. Last week we asked you for examples of people in our office who are going above and beyond, and we got a bunch of responses. It turns out we have many talented mask makers in our midst. First, Linda Vaith is a quilter, and she has been making beautiful masks for healthcare providers, first responders, and the like. Lauren Kalia and her family, her daughter Isabella is heading up the effort, are also making masks that are very colorful and donating them. And we have 3 people in the Criminal Appeals Division who've made masks for everyone else in their unit, but they wish to remain anonymous. We probably wouldn't recognize them anyway. They're wearing masks. It's challenging in these circumstances to stay connected to each other and to the people that we work for, the people of Maryland. This week, I've tried to reach out as best I can. I did a teletown hall with Congressman Jamie Raskin. He represents the 8th Congressional District, and we spoke to folks in his district about the COVID-19 crisis. I also testified before a hearing, I did this remotely via Zoom, a hearing of the Joint Committee on COVID-19, the General Assembly members from the House and the Senate, and also did an interview remotely with Sheila Cast of WYPR. I wanted to take a minute to offer a couple of public service announcements. First, as you probably know, the general election to fill out Congressman Elijah Cummings' term is April 28th. It will be a mail-in election. You will have received your ballots by mail. Just fill them out, send them back. You don't have to show up. But if you are unable, if you haven't received your ballot, or if you've moved, or for whatever reason you don't have your ballot, you can go and vote in person. And that fail-safe method is thanks in large part to the efforts of our office, spearheaded by Andrea Trento. So thank you for that. Second public service announcement has to do with the census. We've all gotten a couple of reminders by now that the census forms are due. You can do it online, you can do it by telephone, and it's really important that everyone in our state be counted. The census determines how much aid we get from the federal government. We're talking about housing, transportation, education, healthcare, all kinds of aid, literally billions of dollars. And it determines how many representatives we get to send to the United States Congress, the House of Representatives. So please, fill out your census forms. Finally, let me just say that I hear from all over praise for the work that you're doing. I appreciate it very much. I think we're going to go on a bit longer working remotely, and I deeply appreciate the efforts that you've made so far and those that I know you'll continue to make as we go forward this very troubling time. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves. Thanks for your efforts. Stay safe. See you later.